Alright. One Piece. Chapter 1148. Ronja. Started Pilgrimage Volume 33. Onward to Hakamai. To deliver a hat from Tama to Kawamatsu. That's nice. Get Kawamatsu a new one. And he's being followed by Pepe and Ulti, so that's fun. Okay, there we are. And I decided to stop for a second there. Anywho. Ronja being one of the kids. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing their name wrong, but whatever. Okay, into the actual thing. Legs are moving on their own. Ronja is going off on her own. Down walking the plank. Nice. And we finally get Ronja not smiling. First one set up to plummet. Good. Passion to all above. Can hear the little twerp's voice. Okay, giving them 30 seconds to decide, or else the child falls to potentially their death. Beard Hill. Need to give the orders to your school teacher. Give me a second. Okay, hopefully my internet stops being stupid for this barely less than a minute and a half video to just play in the background. Anywho, back to the thing at hand. Reminding Jarl, you're supposed to light the school and library on fire. The library holds the words of people across thousands of years of history. What do you mean? Obviously, lives come first. The conditions ain't the real issue. This is a massive turning point for Elbaf. Will we bend a knee to them or not? Hey, that person's actually using their brain. Congratulations. You want to let our children let our children die just to prove a point? Isn't there anyone else around there that can stop the preposterous game? Okay. And then we have Robin and Chopper whispering. Robin telling him to stay still. Shouldn't fight without knowing for certain what their powers can do. It's a good idea. Can't hold back the emotions that are running through me. Awesome. Going to kill children. Oh, that's Nami. You're gonna kill children? Are you literally insane? Even the worst, most vicious criminals across the world don't take children hostage. Oof. And then Somers responds as you'd expect. I love how we have Brooke tied up significantly more than the others. That's a nice little detail. Alright. Colin's mom is going to help as well. Tori and Broggy telling everyone to split up. Some go for the children, some fight the monsters. Good. Take up your weapons. Sorry to branch 8. Getting your ships. Also, if you choose to burn the school and library, you are forbidden from removing a single book from them. You see, what we want to burn down is your culture and your history. And then Robin comes in. I can't say clutch because she doesn't use a clutch. But she uses 100 flowers Crospedia. Assuming that's just like a modified, what's normally translated as spank. I'm assuming is what that is. Cool. Hits him. Quadramano. Clutch. Now she's coming in clutch. Break that boy's back. He continues. Unwavering. Got 20 seconds until the kid falls. She spawns one of her selves out of his front and forces him to fall off. Nice. I'm down for love, but not a lover's leap. Oof. Man. What are you doing? Is she going down with it? I'm well aware that you're immortal and have thorn-based powers, but as long as I remove those invisible thorns, we can save the children. So you've deduced that knocking me down below will put the kids outside the range of my powers. You're clever. And then he makes sports go through her. Are going to be petals? Yeah, petals. Nice. Go away. Even the knife can't cut through this. So we can't undo these without deactivating the woman's powers. Voice. Time to speak up. Oh, okay, so he caught himself. Nice. Smart. She's smiling again. I love the school. It's where my friends are. I love the library too. The books tell you about places all around the world. The teachers at school taught me this lesson. You mustn't cause trouble for other people. You mustn't do things that make them upset. If we lose the school and the library in order to stop me from falling off the bridge, that would be very sad and make everyone upset. So I think I should fall instead. Don't worry, Chief Yarwol. I will be alright. I'm a lucky girl. I bet everything will turn out fine. Then Yarwol makes the order to burn down the library and the school. As we see Somers sneaking up behind her with a really long stick with spikes. Because he surrounded her with thorns. And then we get Scopper popping in, cutting off an arm, slashing him in the chest before anyone can notice. But it's not coming back. So, okay. So I'm assuming the various thumbnails and titles I've seen are in relation to this. I'm not going to say this is necessarily a new technique. Just based off of one statement. However, I think it would be interesting if it's a new application of something we've already seen. Right. Similarly to how I would be perfectly content if there's more than one way to do advanced versions of various hockeys. I think it'd be cool if this was a different application of advanced conquerors or armament. Either of which Zoro and Luffy could potentially learn. Along with, to be fair, if it's armament, literally any of their straw hats. So that's cool. That being said, I really liked this. Next one is the 25th. Updates. May 11th. Okay, so another 2 weeks, so that's good actually. I'll probably have my first actual long form video out by then, assuming editing doesn't kick my ass. Actually, its hand pause, notices it's not coming back, then Scopper gets him in the chest. So there is a delay between them. And just because of where the page cuts off, it's weird. Okay, so it's good to see Robin using her brain, figuring out there are limits to how far Summers can use his ability. So that's really good. On top of that, we also get to learn about the fact that Gabon ran into at least Somers before. I would assume some more of the Holy Knights that have been around long enough probably ran into Roger's crew in general. But it's cool to see that Gabon specifically has some sort of prior run-in with Scopper. I mean, not Scopper. Scopper is Gabon. God, I'm tired. With Somers. Also, the speech by the little girl, probably my favorite speech thus far. That's gonna destroy me when I finally see it in the anime. Oof. But with that being said, y'all, be yourselves.